Now in 4 News Now. Sorry, Chris.
After some morning, I like the way you were saying it. Morning rain, the sunshine made an appearance today. I'll let you know how long this beautiful weather is going to last in your First Alert forecast.
Now my turn. Thousands getting ready for the start of winter sports season, but there isn't enough snow. Look at the below average snowfall and the impact it will have on our ski areas. Plus, the Seahawks play their first Thanksgiving home game in franchise history tomorrow. We're live in Seattle with a preview of their matchup against the 49ers. You're watching 4 News Now at 6. Well, here's a live look over I-90 where traffic is moving as millions are traveling for the long holiday weekend. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Derek Dice. We've gotten a break from the wet weather for most of today, but the big question is how long will the dry weather last? We're going to send it over to Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker now to find out.
Well, long enough for you to enjoy some time outside on Thanksgiving, to do your Black Friday shopping, to make it over the passes over the weekend, and it goes on from there. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be a beautiful Thanksgiving. Some sunshine, which is hard to come by this time of year around here. We'll have mostly sunny conditions. We do have some colder air coming in for the weekend, and that colder, drier air is what's going to keep the fog away. And it looks like we are going to stay dry right on through the weekend and into early next week. We certainly could use some snow, but we're going to get some sunshine instead. The last of the showers have moved well to the south of the inland northwest that we saw this morning. We have partly cloudy skies across the region right now, and with that clearing, our temperatures are dropping very quickly. We are in the 30s in most locations already, freezing in Sandpoint, 37 in Bonners Ferry. We're down at 27 in Colville and 31 degrees currently in Winthrop. We'll be down in the 20s in most locations by tomorrow morning. Here's a look at your Thanksgiving Day forecast. 28 degrees at 6 o'clock with partly cloudy skies, and then we really clear out as we get into the afternoon. High temperature 41, a little bit cooler than today, but that's just about average. We will start to see our winds pick up a bit in the afternoon out of the north. That's that cool, dry air working its way in. So it's going to feel crisp if you are heading out for your post-meal activities. Maybe checking on the Traeger, see how the turkey is doing, Derek. And I'll be back with your 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, today is expected to be the biggest travel day of the year and one of the biggest since the pandemic. AAA estimates most people will drive to their Thanksgiving dinners with more than 49 million hitting the roads. Bronte Sorotsky spoke with drivers during their journey. She joins us live with their advice to other travelers.
Yeah, well, earlier I spoke with drivers from out of state just trying to make it to their Thanksgiving dinners. And with today being such a busy travel day, they share their tips to navigate it all.
Big Fork, Montana, and we're going to Seattle.
Sarah Dakin and her husband were halfway through their Thanksgiving travel journey when they stopped to fill up in Spokane, coming all the way from Big Fork to see family on the west side, something they haven't been able to do in years.
Family, yep, we meet with family. We've missed it since COVID, so we're getting back to it now.
And they're making that journey on what AAA says is this week's busiest travel day. While their trip has been smooth so far, they're prepared for what's to come.
Going into Seattle, we expect traffic.
Which is why Dakin says they left this morning to allow them to take their time. Other drivers haven't had such a smooth experience.
Well, kind of, no. I mean, it was a pretty brutal trip, I can tell you that.
Of all the turns Elijah Wells says he faced during his drive to Spokane from Colorado, one of the worst was when he ran out of gas.
Miscalculated, and there was one point where I actually ran out of gas in Montana, and then some random guy just pulled over like 2 minutes later, and he's like, "Here, take the gas from my lawnmower to get to the gas station." I said, "Oh, thank you," because I was gonna call AAA. It was gonna cost me like $100.
After that mishap, his one piece of advice to other drivers: make sure you plan ahead and give yourself more time than usual.
You figure, oh, it's gonna cost me this much, but then you don't think about how gas gets more expensive as you get closer to your destination.
And if you are traveling on Wednesday or Thursday, be sure to have some patience. Now, if you still haven't hit the roads yet for Thanksgiving, AAA estimates that your best times to travel are going to be either before 10 a.m. tomorrow or after 5 p.m. Reporting live in Spokane, Bronte Sorotsky, 4 News Now.
All right, Bronte, thank you. With so many people on the roads this holiday season, Washington State Patrol also wants to remind everyone to slow down and don't drink and drive. At the Spokane Airport this morning, lines were long around 5 a.m. and then died off until about 8 o'clock. After that early morning rush of the early flights, people reported waiting in line about 30 minutes to get through security at some points. Spokane residents Peggy and Bob Butler were on their way to visit their daughter this Thanksgiving and were surprised at how short the lines were.
You better still get here early.
Yes.
There's still plenty of things that can happen, but so far it looks really good out here.
Well, if you're flying this weekend, TSA recommends you give yourself plenty of time and arrive 2 hours before boarding. If you're heading home on Sunday, make sure you're preparing for crowds and long lines then as well. An elderly man is dead and a woman is in critical condition after crashing into a tree at a rest stop off of I-90 near Sprague. WSP says they were pulling off the freeway when the driver couldn't turn off the cruise control before hitting that tree. They were both taken to the hospital. The man later died. A woman had to be flown to the hospital after being attacked by her own son. That's according to the Chelan County Sheriff's Office. The Sheriff's Office says this happened last night at a home in Kashmir. Deputies say they found Santiago Pina Corona severely injured. When they went to confront Santiago, he refused to come out of his room. The Sheriff's Office says he eventually came out and was arrested. He now faces multiple charges, including assault. Well, once you're done eating leftovers on Friday, you might want to head over to Coeur d'Alene for the annual tree lighting ceremony. It kicks off at 5 o'clock with the parade where you can watch or catch dozens of festive floats. It begins at 8th and Sherman. It ends at Government Way and Northwest Boulevard. After that, you can go to the resort where they'll flip the switch at 7 o'clock and light over 1 million Christmas lights. Of course, this is all on Friday. That's followed by the holiday fireworks show. On Saturday, the city of Spokane will be hosting its own tree lighting celebration at Riverfront Park. The party starts at 4 o'clock with live music and free hot chocolate leading up to the tree lighting at 6. For more information on either of these events, you can look for this story on KXLY.com. Well, tomorrow, the Seahawks will play in their first Thanksgiving home game ever against the San Francisco 49ers. Our Alex Crescenti is outside of Lumen Field right now to kick off our sports giving coverage with what's at stake if the Hawks lose.
That's right, Derek. Outside of Lumen Field, home of the 2024 Apple Cup neutral site, I'm being told. I've got to be careful. Don't want to be ticking off the Coug fans too early here in the week. But yes, a pivotal game for the Seattle Seahawks this week. Almost a must-win situation after a loss to Los Angeles on Sunday to the Rams. A last-second missed field goal by Jason Myers. No good. So they drop a game back of San Francisco, and that team is no joke. One of the best teams in the league, we know that, but they also boast one of the best offenses, a top 5 offense and a top 5 defense, I should say. So the key to the game might come down to the play of quarterback Geno Smith. He cannot be turning the ball over against a high-powered offense like that. They can move down the field at will, it seems like, especially with Christian McCaffrey there. So this is also a must-win situation in terms of the upcoming schedule. When we talk about the gauntlet that Seattle has looking forward, they got the 49ers this weekend, then they're at the Cowboys, then at San Francisco, and then home against the Eagles, the best team in the league right now. So they got to get a couple wins there, but the good news is they're in the 6th seed of the NFC wildcard race there. So still 2 games ahead of the Rams and Minnesota for that final spot in the playoffs. So good news is they're still safe in terms of the playoff picture, but you'd like to get a win here, and that's what we're going to be doing. Looking for that tomorrow night, but we'll have you covered all throughout the evening. Derek, send it back to you in the studio.
All right, Alex, thank you. Your sports giving coverage doesn't stop here. Julian and Alex are reporting from Seattle all weekend. We'll have live reports on 4 News Now and streaming on your connected TV's free KXLY Plus app. And it all leads up to the Apple Cup Saturday, where WSU and UW will face off at 1 o'clock at Husky Stadium. Well, millions of people will fill the streets in New York City for the annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow. The new balloons joining this year's lineup coming up. Plus, how one local nonprofit and bar are making sure everyone has a hot meal tomorrow. That's coming up on 4 News Now at 6.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY Plus. Save your greed! The most anticipated rock holiday tradition returns. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert. Friday, November 24th, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale now at ticketswest.com. A legendary blend of rock, classical, and holiday music for the entire family. Don't miss Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert. The Ghosts of Christmas Eve.
Santa baby, slip a sable under the tree for me. I've been an awful good girl, Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Santa baby, a 54 convertible to a light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear Santa baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking in the lights with all your friends in a spacious Accord, or taking in a snow day in a rugged CR-V. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Northwest Winterfest opens Friday, December 1st. It's the Northwest's largest illuminated holiday and cultural festival, now indoors and bigger and better than ever, with displays up to 130 feet long and 25 feet high, plus live performances, free interactive children's activities, and free admission for kids 10 and under. So come celebrate the magic. Your discounted tickets are waiting at northwestwinterfest.com.
Next, ET.
I am co-hosting the Thanksgiving Day Parade on CBS.
We'll take you behind the scenes. And it's a Ted Lasso holiday reunion. It was just as it should be. Next, ET.
Watch 4 News now at 6 and Entertainment Tonight at 7:30.
Friday morning, how do you get the best Black Friday deals and steals in real time live? Like getting at least 50% off on everything, plus free shipping for GMA viewers. Yes, 50% off and free shipping. You're welcome, America. This Friday morning is for you on GMA.
All right, welcome back. The final preparations are being made for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow in New York City. Officials say this year's parade is bigger and better than ever.
We have a lot more balloons, a lot more floats, more marching bands, of course, hundreds of clowns, and great celebrity talent as well.
Some of the new balloons include Po from Kung Fu Panda, Luffy from the popular anime One Piece, and Beagle Scout Snoopy. Well, it's a day for family members to share meals and be thankful for each other. For those who don't have people to share food with, a local restaurant in Spokane Valley provides free Thanksgiving meals for them tomorrow. Peter Choi has the story.
Here at the Ponderosa Bar and Grill, the owner tells me Thanksgiving is more than just a holiday, but it's a day to remember his mother and honor her legacy of serving the community even years after she passed away.
Can after can, staff are busy preparing for a special meal in the kitchen.
It's going to be your traditional Thanksgiving dinner: turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, dinner roll, all the good stuff.
Restaurant owner Vince Emerson says his mom always wanted to give back to the community, and that inspired him to provide Thanksgiving meals.
So my mom and my dad opened up the Otis Grill back in 2004. The first year that we did a free Thanksgiving dinner over there was 2005.
Emerson says his mom always worked to make a difference in people's lives. He says his family has helped more than 300 people a year with hot meals and people to share with.
The couples that stand out the most is an older couple, and they were in their 70s, and they'd come in every week, and they wrote on a napkin that you guys are the only family we have.
Despite of his mother's passing in 2011, Emerson says he wanted to continue her legacy.
She left a huge mark in the area and just in the Spokane area. And it's something that, you want to live up to that. You want to give back because it does make a difference.
Tomorrow from 11 to 2 p.m., anyone is welcome to eat free Thanksgiving meal at the restaurant.
If your mom is here today, what would you like to tell her?
We're still here. We're still doing it. So, yeah, miss her a lot.
In Spokane Valley, Peter Choi, 4 News Now.
Pretty great story. And because of the holiday, there are some city closures you need to know about in Spokane. City Hall, Court and Community Justice Services will be closed tomorrow and Friday. Garbage pickup will be a day late for those with Thursday or Friday pickup. Libraries will be closed as well.
We picked up just a little bit of rain at the airport today, 1/100th of an inch. I think the headline for today, however, would be sunshine and 47 degrees. It was warm today, and we started the day off at 36. No chance for snow this morning in Spokane. I will be back with some colder weather in the 7-day forecast. That's after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. Inside Edition.
These are the stories that impact your life.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
It's that time of year again. The lights at Cowley Park are going to be lit up this holiday season, and we've got a lot of new stuff coming in. It's going to be a wonderful ground display. 4 News Now, the Extreme Team, Making Spirits Bright. Brought to you by Ace Hardware and Horizon Credit Union.
Did you see this? It says most people are going to need long-term care that health insurance and Medicare won't cover.
I saw that, and it got me thinking, if I need to pay for home modifications or in-home care, I am not prepared. Are you?
Not really. I mean, whatever happens, I just want to know that I'll be able to get care and stay in my own home as I age.
Right? I want that too. So,
Find out how the WA Cares Fund can help.
You didn't ask to get in a car wreck, but here you are, injured, out of work, and the insurance company wants to fight you on everything. You didn't pick this fight, but you can pick who finishes it.
Call 800-LAW-0842.
Spokane's grand holiday tradition lives at Christmas Tree Elegance in the Davenport Hotel and River Park Square. Fabulous packages raffled to support our symphony.
We want a tree. We want a tree, and so can you.
Do you have property damage? Burke's Restoration provides full-service emergency response for residential and commercial disasters. Wind damage? Burke's can handle that. Is flooding your problem? Burke's Restoration knows just what to do. Fire or smoke damage? Call Burke's today. You didn't plan on a disaster, but you have a choice on who restores it. Choose the best. Burke's Restoration takes care of fire, smoke, wind, or water damage and more. Tell your insurance company you choose Burke's Restoration. Call or click today.
Shop local at the Tin Roof.
All right, take a look at this. This was the massive line in front of Birdie's Pie Shop earlier today, where more than 5,000 pies were picked up ahead of tomorrow's Thanksgiving feast. The owner saying after this, she and her staff are taking a much-needed break.
We actually are closed for a whole week after, so we are very excited to rest with our families and enjoy the holiday.
I think after 5,000 pies, they probably deserve it, too.
Yes,
that's a lot of baking.
And you say you like their pies.
Yeah, and they have like the cute little ones, too, like the individual serving. So, yeah, if you haven't tried out Birdie's, you definitely should.
Okay, well, it's usually gone in the news. It goes quick when we have it in the newsroom. And I'll have to wait a week to get some pie. Let's take a look at the passes. They are in fantastic shape. They must have turned off the camera at the 4th of July Summit because I do know it is dark. This image is from 5:07, so it was still light. No snow at pass level there. Lookout Pass starting to see some fog developing after today's rain. Stevens Pass reported some wet spots and a little bit of slush here and there, and a few wet spots on Snoqualmie Pass as well, but pretty darn good for a Thanksgiving weekend on the passes. Tomorrow, if you are traveling, Snoqualmie and Stevens Passes sunny. fantastic weather for traveling. Look out past, there is a chance of a little bit of snow, but less than an inch, and it'll be early in the morning and then smooth sailing on the 4th of July pass. I'll explain where that snow is coming from. First, we take a look at our satellite and radar, and all the showers from earlier today are long gone. We have partly cloudy skies left behind. However, we have this northerly flow, and a system that's going to be dropping down over Montana is just going to brush parts of the region as we get into early tomorrow morning. There's 3, 4, 7 o'clock in the morning, and there's that little bit of snow along the border and maybe a flurry or two up around Bonners Ferry or even parts of northern Bonner County, but then it's gone as quickly as it shows up, and we are clear the rest of the day. Sunny. Now, along with that snow coming from the north, we're going to bring in some cooler air from the north. So tonight's going to be a good 10 degrees cooler than it was last night. Partly cloudy skies, and this should give you some clue as to why that northerly wind around the region. Temperatures in the 20s in most locations, 21 in Colville, 31 in Coeur d'Alene, but we'll be in the 20s in Pullman, St. Mary's, Ritzville, only 26 degrees. For tomorrow, mostly sunny skies. Winds are going to pick up a little bit in the afternoon, north of up to 15 miles per hour, with an occasional stronger gust. So if you are out for that post-meal walk or hanging some Christmas lights, that breeze might make it feel cooler than it is. Around the region, mostly in the 40s across the entire inland Northwest. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. More sunshine for Friday, but cooler, especially those morning lows. Saturday and Sunday, partly sunny skies with temperatures in the 30s for highs, mid-30s all the way through the end of the forecast. Also absolutely dry all the way through the end of the forecast. I'll be back in the next half hour with some Wildlife Wednesday photos, some familiar things this time of year, turkeys and bald eagles. That's in the next half hour, Derek.
All right, Chris, thank you. Well, Thanksgiving is when we start gearing up for the winter sports season, but you have to have enough snow first. That's where the inland Northwest is running into some trouble so far this season. Meteorologist Matt Gray shows us where we need more snow.
Well, I think it is safe to say that we will not be a white Thanksgiving around the inland Northwest this year. But that is not all that's surprising. Here's the deal. This is a pretty great chart for the National Weather Service. In the past 70 years, 4 out of every 10 Thanksgivings were snowy. Last year happened to be the first white Thanksgiving since 2015. So in the valleys, there's nothing too unusual happening. But up in the mountains, oh, that story is a little bit different. Snowpack in the Spokane River Basin is running below average, and that goes across the board in the inland Northwest. Northeast Washington and North Idaho have about 2/3 to 3/4 of normal snow. The Cascades have about 3/4, and along the Snake River, it's less than 50%. Now, this has had an impact, no surprise there, on our ski areas. Schweitzer and Silver Mountain will be open this weekend, but with very limited terrain. Everybody else still waiting for more snow. Lookout Pass, only a 10-inch base right now, and well, here's Mount Spokane. We're not even close, and we're going to be waiting a while. This time last year, we had the biggest November snowpack since the late 90s, and so skiing got off to a pretty quick start, but we're at a similar pickle to where we are now, what we were in 2021, when we had to wait until it was almost Christmas for some ski areas to open. Now, we should be ready to keep waiting for more snow in the week ahead. It does not appear much is going to change. Heading into early December, we'll have warmer conditions, but potentially some favorable conditions heading into December. But until then, it is going to be staying dry and warm.
All right, Matt, thank you very much. Well, 2 people killed in a car explosion near Niagara Falls, closing the U.S.-Canada border. We'll have the latest coming up. And a 4-day ceasefire between Israel and Hamas can begin as soon as tomorrow. How many hostages Hamas is set to release during that time? Next on 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Roundups like an accidental savings account.
I get paid every time I buy something. It's like a tip for me.
Wait, a tip for shopping?
Oh, yeah.
But how much can you really save?
Yeah, I mean... Whoa. Yeah, shopping's my superpower.
At Coeur d'Alene Honda, the waiting is over.
We have new Hondas in stock and ready for delivery. Plus, they all come with a lifetime warranty.
Come check out the all-new Honda CR-V and Accord hybrids.
Or maybe you're wanting the new Honda Ridgeline or newly designed Honda Pilot.
Whether you want a new car, van, or SUV, we have them in stock.
Family owned and operated in beautiful Coeur d'Alene, Idaho for over 55 years.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Visit us at our website, cdahonda.com.
Black Friday mattress discounts are on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores.
Save up to $900 on Serta iComfort and Beautyrest Black Hybrid sets. Plus, save up to $300 on Purple mattresses. And take advantage of no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest for 5 years.
Plus, receive up to $300 of free furniture, making it the perfect time to improve your sleep for less during the Black Friday sale at Walker's.
Adventure awaits at Silver Mountain Resort this winter. Enjoy some of the best terrain in the region. Only 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Family, friends, and smiles as big as the wide open vistas. Relax in a beautiful condo just a stroll away from dining, water slides, indoor surfing, and 84 degrees. And a gondola ride away from our new covered carpet lift, tubing, and acres of snow rider heaven. Your winter adventure awaits at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
It's Christmas in November this week at both Cal locations in Airway Heights and Coeur d'Alene, and our Cal Auto Credit in Spokane, where we are lowering prices on all four-wheel drives, lifted and loaded half-ton and three-quarter-ton trucks, as well as delayed payments until next year.
Plus, we're giving away a new set of WeatherTech floor mats with every purchase, so you can get a new reliable vehicle for winter at big savings and delayed payments, and still have money left over for Christmas.
Live with Kelly and Marcus, entertainment's #1 talk show.
Weekdays at 9 and 3.
Well, the FBI is investigating an explosion at the Rainbow Bridge connecting the U.S. and Canada at Niagara Falls. Surveillance video shows a car coming from the Canadian side stopped at an initial security checkpoint. The vehicle was directed to a secondary security checkpoint, and that's when the vehicle sped up and crashed, leading to an explosion. 2 people in that car were killed. Right now, investigators are trying to figure out what caused the explosion.
This is an evolving situation. Information is coming into Canadian authorities from their American counterparts, literally minute by minute.
All of this unfolding during a state of heightened alert across America as the Israel-Hamas war rages on. ABC News has obtained a new security bulletin that mentions threats to transportation due to domestic violent extremists, though it's unclear if this incident was intentional or terror-related. Well, the guns could go silent as early as tomorrow morning in Gaza. A 4-day ceasefire has been negotiated. It'll allow for the release of hostages held by Hamas in exchange for Palestinian prisoners in Israel. ABC's Justin Finch is tracking the latest developments.
Missile fire and flares over Gaza City Wednesday. Israel and Hamas militants intensifying attacks as the two sides near the start of a 4-day humanitarian pause. Over that time, Hamas has agreed to release 50 women and children its militants and other groups are holding hostage. And Israel has agreed to release 150 Palestinian women and teenage prisoners. President Biden touting the deal as a testament to diplomacy. The U.S., Egypt, and Qatar helping to broker the agreement, which Hamas says will allow shipments of humanitarian relief, medical aid, and fuel to enter most of Gaza. But some human rights and humanitarian aid agencies are pressing for more.
This is not humanitarian access. It's a joke. 4 days is nothing. I mean, we need more. We need to have access to the population.
Israel has said it's open to extending the pause by 1 extra day for every 10 hostages Hamas releases. In Gaza, hopes for a longer war pause.
We hope it will extend and expand to become a permanent ceasefire so that this terrible war could end.
But Israel's prime minister says the war will not end until Hamas is eliminated and all hostages are returned. This woman waiting for word on her husband and 2 children held captive in Gaza.
I'm very nervous and frustrated, and I'm waiting for news.
The White House says at least 9 Americans and 1 green card holder are among the missing. Several hospitals in Israel are now preparing to treat hostages after their release, including readying special accommodations for them and their families. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
60 years ago today, President John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas. This morning in Dallas, people gathered to commemorate the new John F. Kennedy Park for Hope, Healing, and Heroes. It's outside of Parkland Hospital, where Kennedy was taken after being shot. One of the donors of the park is Dr. Ron Jones. He was one of the doctors who treated President Kennedy at the hospital that day. All right, we have much more coming up tonight at 6:30, including why it's so crucial for the Seahawks to beat the 49ers tomorrow to keep their playoff hopes alive. And 100 volunteers going door to door to deliver Thanksgiving meals. Why one volunteer says having a hot meal during the holidays is so important.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
Experience Minecraft like never before at Minecraft the Exhibition, now at the MAC. Explore the 3D world of the best-selling video game of all time and pop culture phenomenon in this dynamic and immersive exhibition. Step inside the blocky world of Minecraft based on actual in-game builds. Meet 15 life-size Minecraft creatures, including the explosive creeper and mysterious Enderman. Try the game and explore some epic creations from the community. Minecraft the Exhibition for players and non-players of all ages at the MAC.
It's the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan Service and Parts Center. We're ready to keep your car in the best condition possible so you can drive with confidence. From express service to more advanced diagnostics and repairs, our certified technicians deliver expert service and advice. We also have an inventory of factory Nissan parts. You can personalize your vehicle with accessories tailored to your Nissan. Parts and service at the new Coeur d'Alene Nissan, right off Highway 95.
For a limited time, save over 45% on this family-size Samsung fridge. This is our lowest price ever.
This Samsung French door is designed with a modern look to accent your kitchen.
Come in while supplies last. Fred's has this Samsung fridge on sale for only $13.99.
Save $1,200 on a Samsung French door refrigerator that's in stock and ready for pickup or delivery.
Save big at Fred's Black Friday sale.
Pressure cooker nightmare. Next, Inside Edition. What you need to know before you use a pressure cooker this Thanksgiving.
I need an ambulance. Okay. A pressure cooker just exploded in my face.
Then, Thanksgiving triple delight. Turkey, duck, chicken.
Every layer is another layer of flavor and juice.
The return of the turducken.
Oh my gosh.
Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7. Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, no matter if you're staying in the Northwest or traveling tomorrow, it should be smooth sailing because we have multiple days of dry weather on the way. And Chris, this is a big change from last year when we had a white Thanksgiving.
Right, and I can think of many Thanksgivings where the passes were just a disaster.
Yeah, no
this is not the case this Thanksgiving. Here are 4 things to know about your weather. It is going to be beautiful tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures right about average. We are going to have some colder weather on the way for the weekend. And then it looks right now like we're going to stay dry all the way through next week. perhaps some changes in the extended forecast. On our satellite and radar right now, the system that brought the wet weather this morning is now down to our south. We do have another weak disturbance that will be dropping through into Montana early tomorrow morning that might just brush Boundary County up around Bonners Ferry and could bring a dusting of snow in the morning to Lookout Pass. Other than that, we are staying dry. Our temperatures right now have already dropped below freezing. In Spirit Lake, it's 29, 30 degrees in Deer Park right now. It's 36 in 9 Mile and 39 in downtown Spokane. We're headed to overnight lows tonight, down in the mid to upper 20s in most locations. Looks like Liberty Lake's the only exception at 30. Meade 25, 27 in downtown and 27 in Spangle. We are going to see some sunshine in the afternoon. A little bit of a breeze out of the north may make that 41 feel even more crisp. 41 is just about average. We've got some colder weather coming in the 7-day forecast. Plus, I have some Wildlife Wednesday photos for you. That's coming up in just a few minutes, Derek.
All right, we're looking forward to it. The stage is set. Less than 24 hours from now, the Seattle Seahawks will kick off against the San Francisco 49ers for the first ever Thanksgiving game played in Seattle. Our sports team is live at Lumen Field, and guys, the Seahawks have a tall task ahead of them.
Well, that's right. The San Francisco 49ers, as Alex just talked about earlier in the show, are no joke. They're first place in the NFC West for a reason, one of the best offensive and defensive teams in the entire league, and a team that a lot of national pundits have picked to win the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, I think when you look at the weapons that they have, Seattle's going to have their hands full on defense. They're going to need as many bodies back as humanly possible.
Heading into this one is the health of Seahawks quarterback Geno Smith after that injury on Sunday. What can you tell us about his status for tomorrow?
Yeah, Geno is expected to go here. Pete Carroll confirming that earlier this afternoon. But there's a slew of other players that might not be so lucky. That's going to start with running back Kenneth Walker, not expected to play. That is a big blow for their rushing attack. It's not like they were doing a whole lot on the run game to begin with, but you need a guy like that if you want to get going. On the offensive, staying on the offensive side, former Washington State Cougar Abe Lucas might be going. He's been sidelined for most of the season so far with a lower leg injury, but could be back this week. We're going to see. And then Jamal Adams expected to return as well here. That's going to be big in stopping that high-powered San Francisco offense. But it's just going to be maybe a wait-and-see game at this point and see which guys come back and which don't.
Yeah, a lot of the thing with Geno Smith is they're going to see how he does in warm-ups tomorrow before the game, and a lot of it's a pain tolerance. Pete Carroll is saying that he has a huge bruise on his tricep after getting hit by Aaron Donald. If you have just a bruise on your tricep, I think you're doing. Yeah, that's a win. You're doing pretty okay. Of course, kickoff is here at 5:20 tomorrow. We'll have coverage tonight at 11 o'clock, as well as all day tomorrow leading up to game day here at Lumen Field. Derek, back to you.
All right, guys, thanks so much. It's a season of giving, and one local nonprofit is doing just that. One Heart Spokane spent half the day providing 250 pre-made Thanksgiving meals to families in need within Spokane public schools. Marissa Rio has the story.
One Heart Spokane is a nonprofit that helps kids in lower income families. As you can see behind me, there are over 100 volunteers here right now, packing boxes and boxes of Thanksgiving food to deliver to families throughout the Spokane area. In the spirit of giving, crowds of people grabbed boxes and tape to pack Thanksgiving meals for children in need.
Kids don't always have a really awesome holiday experience, and so to be able to provide that with just a little bit of food is an amazing opportunity for us to be able to just love and serve kids in our city.
One Heart Spokane raises money through donations and sponsorships.
But it's all been really small. $100 here, $100 there. A lot of people just recognizing we want to be a part of something like this.
This is the 6th year they have done this. The first year, they helped serve 75 families. It's grown ever since.
We love that partnership because they're able to identify real kids, real needs, and then help team us up to meet those needs in those kids and those families' lives.
Volunteers packed food for a little over an hour. Turkey, Martinelli's, rolls, and of course, pumpkin pie. All you could want for a Thanksgiving feast. One volunteer said he's blessed to be in a position to help so many people this holiday season.
And there's a lot of people out there that are hurt and lost, don't have families, for the holidays aren't always, a good time for everybody. And so just being able to show compassion and love, it's needed in this community.
After volunteers were done packing, they all went outside, loaded their cars, and off they went to hand deliver Thanksgiving meals. Reporting in Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Pretty awesome of them. Well, the U.S. Postal Service says it plans on raising rates after the holidays. USPS says the changes include Ground Advantage, Priority Mail, and Priority Mail Express. Their prices are going up just over 5% starting January 21st. It also wants to raise the price of those Forever stamps from 66 to 68 cents. For that to happen, it first needs approval from the Postal Regulatory Commission. Well, the digital world is rapidly taking over our lives. Instead of having something repaired, it's cheaper and usually easier to just replace it. But there are some things that just can't be replaced.
It seems like people that have a fondness for books, I don't know, that maybe they're a different breed.
Willem Bosch is of a different breed himself, a breed that is slowly slipping away in the digital world. He is Spokane's last bookbinder. From his workshop on the edge of downtown, he takes family heirlooms and restores them for the generations to come.
I start off with a sheet of board like this. And in order to get it down to size, got a T-square here so I can get everything nice and square.
4 News Now will take you inside Bosch's workshop and show you how he brings the books back to life and how he became Spokane's last bookbinder. That's tomorrow on 4 News Now at 6. All right, still ahead, we have a preview of some of the biggest holiday movies coming to the big screen and your favorite streaming platform that's coming up in just a few minutes.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Andy's Heating, Cooling, Electrical.
The all-new Bet Ahead feature is now live at Caesars Sportsbook, located inside Spokane Tribe Casino. Make your picks online from anywhere before you place your cash bets. Only at Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
92.9 CZU.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a growing family-owned business with nearly half a century and 3 generations of jewelry making experience. A team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who love what they do. A full on-site manufacturing shop available to the public for repairs and custom requests of all kinds. A center for free polish and inspection, even if you didn't buy it from us. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of them in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
You know, there's millions of people without the health insurance they need.
I get it. You feel like it's too pricey, a headache to deal with, and not worth it.
You deserve something better and better. We're on a mission to get everyone high-quality health insurance.
We have plans with as low as $0 out-of-pocket premiums, a network of local doctors, and a rewards program for making healthy choices.
Nice.
That's why we're America's #1 marketplace health insurance. So call us or go online now. Ambetter Health. On a mission for better.
It's that time of year again. The lights at Cowley Park are going to be lit up this holiday season, and we've got a lot of new stuff coming in. It's going to be a wonderful ground display. 4 News Now, the Extreme Team, making spirits bright. Brought to you by Ace Hardware and Horizon Credit Union.
The all-new Bet Ahead feature is now live at Caesars Sportsbook, located inside Spokane Tribe Casino. Make your picks online from anywhere before you place your cash bets. Only at Spokane Tribe Casino. You just win here.
Oh, you are so welcome. I am so excited to bring these codes.
That's our Chris Crocker, and her family were hard at work delivering bags full of clothes to the Northeast Youth Center as part of our annual Coats for Kids event there today. Pretty awesome to see those kids' faces light up when you deliver, huh? And one of them couldn't stop dancing on the stairs there.
They were so excited. All brand new coats, 108 to the youth center there, so they'll all get a new coat, and they will put them to good use. They are needed. So really sweet kids and excited to pick out their coats thanks to your donations. It is Wildlife Wednesday time, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I got to start off with some turkeys, right? But these are not only lucky turkeys because they're still wandering about. This photo is from Mark Boat, but that is an albino turkey. As you can see, no pigment, not only in the white feathers on his body, but you'll notice the pink around the eyes and the pink in the bill, and yeah, not typical sight. And then you can see they're compared to the glory of the normal turkey. They're not the most gorgeous birds, but they are beautiful in their own way. Gorgeous shot from Courtney Litwin, bald eagle with a kokanee catch. I was just on the website checking the numbers at Lake Coeur d'Alene for the bald eagles. They're at 110 bald eagles right now. This time last year, 51. So the kokanee the eating must be good. Here's another gorgeous photo from Ron Burdick of the bald eagles there. Of course, a favorite among photographers, and they're going to have some beautiful days ahead to capture these pictures because they look extra pretty in the sunshine. Finally, this photo from Steve Jomsa of a frosty buck, and not only is this buck standing in a frosty field, but the poor darling's got some frost right on his snout and on his back and up on his ears, and it is chilly up there in Boundary County. Let's track our weather pattern because it is going to get even colder. Right now we have this little bit of a northwesterly flow that allowed the system to move through this morning, but it is going to be becoming more westerly, and that's going to bring in some cooler air. It is also going to bring in some drier air, so that means not only are temperatures really going to drop, especially at night, but we're going to get some sunshine, which I know a lot of people have that seasonal affective disorder because we get socked in with the low clouds and fog. The sun sets at 4 o'clock, but we are going to get some sunshine for the next few days thanks to that northerly flow scouring out the low clouds and fog. It's also going to bring in some cold overnight lows. This is our average overnight low up here in the upper 20s. We're going to be down here. Wouldn't even be surprised if we have to throw up a teen onto that forecast. Your Thanksgiving forecast, sunshine, especially in the afternoon, a few clouds in the morning, and then we are staying dry through the 7-day forecast and cool, temperatures running below average right on through next week. Derek?
All right, Chris, thank you so much. Well, fewer people will be lining up outside of their favorite stores to snag the biggest Black Friday deals. Instead, they'll be staying home and shopping online. CNN's Karen Kafa has tricks to find the best deals and how to avoid scams.
A lot of consumers will start their Black Friday shopping today. That is if they have not started already, because retailers have the deals online right now. And there are some tricks for getting the most for your money when you shop virtually this holiday season.
The big retail deals used to come just one day a year. Now some come before Black Friday.
Really, the deals are everywhere. They're online, and you can do it all before you eat the Thanksgiving dinner this time.
Bridget Carey tracks online shopping trends for CNET. She says sales will continue all season, but getting a head start may get you the best deals.
What we're seeing right now is that this is where the hottest sales are up until Cyber Monday, but you will start seeing sales still trickle in afterward because of how competitive retailers are right now.
Before diving in, do the research, make a list, and round up coupons, old gift cards, and credit card points that could help save money. And keep multiple browser tabs open while shopping to comparison shop between retailers.
The bottom line is, do a quick Google search. see if what one retailer has is really the lowest price.
Meanwhile, the Better Business Bureau says consumers should use a credit card for online purchases in case suspicious charges need to be contested. If an online seller is unfamiliar, read reviews and look for a legitimate customer service contact. And phishing scams are especially popular during the holidays. Think twice before clicking on a link in an email or a text that appears to be about a delivery issue or an unexpected gift. The National Retail Federation estimates 182 million Americans will shop online and in-store during this Thanksgiving weekend. They define that period as Thanksgiving through Cyber Monday. Their survey found that Americans' top destination for holiday shopping this year, not brick-and-mortar department or discount stores, but, not surprisingly, online. In Washington, I'm Karen Caifa.
No surprise at all, really. Here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight as we head to a commercial break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
However you do the holidays, do it together in the Chevy that's right for you. The strong and capable Chevy Silverado, the award-winning Chevy Equinox, or the all-new Chevy Trax. This holiday season, do more together in a new Chevy. Get 1.9% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or get $5,250 total value on this Silverado with a Turbo Max engine. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
P1FCU wants to help you get out and explore the Great Northwest. Each time you make a purchase with your P1FCU Debit MasterCard or Premier Rewards MasterCard from now until December 17th, you get entered to win one of our weekly prizes. You'll also be entered to win our grand prize giveaway, including a stay at the Bavarian Lodge in Leavenworth, Washington, and $1,000 in cash for your trip. Win a little winter adventure from P1FCU.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning. So you're looking for something to do? We got you. Want some tasty food? We got you. Heard you wanna do some shopping? We got you. The live music is always popping at the Go to Lake Casino. At the Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
It's time to say yes to your healthcare story. The Washington Health Plan Finder helps you find new health plan options like Cascade Care. These plans cover primary care visits, mental health services, and generic drugs, all before meeting a deductible. Start your next chapter off right by enrolling in your 2023 health plan at wahealthplanfinder.org. Don't wait until it's too late. Enroll now.
Attention, RV shoppers! R&R RV in North Spokane has just lowered prices on every motorhome, fifth wheel, and travel trailer in stock. Last year's models are slashed to the lowest clearance prices you will ever find. We're talking jaw-dropping savings on Montana, Rockwood, Cougar, Winnebago, and more. Don't delay. R&R RV's fall clearance sale is on now. Quit dreaming. Just do it. Hurry to R&R RV to claim your new RV and save thousands. Shop indoors at R&R RV in North Spokane, 525 East Francis, or shop now at rnrrv.com.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
A federal surveillance program is underway tonight in Washington, D.C. for a gang of furry vandals. The National Park Service says beavers are attacking some of the district's famous cherry trees. Bite marks on the trees show clear and present danger to those beloved trees. So far, agents are only keeping an eye on these pesky beavers, hoping they'll leave their mark and move on without bringing any of those trees down.
What we're seeing so far, nothing like we saw in 1999 when, during the Cherry Blossom Festival, there's actually a family of beavers that felled 11 cherry trees. And that was the sort of thing that got the entire city riled up.
11 trees? Wow. Apparently, the trees near the Jefferson Memorial have the preferred taste this year. Well, Thanksgiving marks the start of the holiday movie season. This year, there's something for everyone, either on the big screen or on your favorite streaming service. ABC's Rena Roy gives us a preview.
3, 2, 1. There's something for every movie fan this holiday season.
I must warn you, I will not lead a second in command.
Two big stars will play two big historical figures. Napoleon stars Joaquin Phoenix as the French general and emperor. And Maestro features Bradley Cooper as the legendary composer Leonard Bernstein. Cooper also directed the film.
Maestro is Bradley Cooper's directorial follow-up to A Star is Born. Obviously, A Star is Born was a huge hit, so we'll see, does he have what it takes in his sophomore outing?
And he took my sister away from me.
One of the most anticipated movies this season is The Color Purple from producer Steven Spielberg and Oprah Winfrey, who starred in the 1985 version.
The Broadway musical, which is based on the Alice Walker book, and turning it into a movie musical with Taraji P. Henson, Daniel Brooks, Halle Bailey, Coleman Domingo, her. We're talking about really a huge cast. Fantasia. Everyone loves Fantasia.
My name is Willy Wonka.
For families, there's Wonka, starring Timothée Chalamet as the famous chocolate maker.
Last night, I made a wish.
And Wish from Disney.
Really is the origin story of the wishing star. We all know that star of Disney. So it's Ariana DeBose, obviously a gorgeous voice. Chris Pine. This is a movie for family and kids.
For superhero movie fans, there's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom starring Jason Momoa. And move over Taylor Swift, there's another performer you may have heard of who will be on the big screen everywhere in December.
Beyonce's Renaissance is going to be a huge hit.
The Washington boat has taken the lead.
Other movies to look out for this holiday season are The Boys in the Boat from director George Clooney and The Iron Claw starring Zac Efron. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And if you haven't read the book, the main character in George Clooney's new film, Boys in the Boat, which he just referenced, is Joe Rance. Rance was actually born here in Spokane. He would later help lead the Washington Huskies to multiple Intercollegiate Rowing Association titles and also help the U.S. win a gold medal in rowing in the 1936 Olympic Games in Berlin. Pretty awesome stuff. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Time of year the reindeer fly. You can't see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your friends around or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns upside down.
The Great Christmas Light Fight takes off with all-star families who slayed the competition. The festivities begin Sunday on ABC and stream on Hulu.
Helping the communities thrive aligns with BECU's core values. One event that I'm really proud of that we support is the Nonprofit Showcase.
You know, I think the coolest part of this event is the ability for the public to see so many different nonprofits in one spot. And then you get that chance to understand how you might be able to engage best with each of them.
I'm proud to say that they're going to be doing it again, and I want to encourage everybody to come out, learn a little bit what's going on in your community, and spend some time potentially volunteering and find something that you're passionate about.
The Walker's Furniture Black Friday sale is on now. Get big discounts starting this week, and all stores will be open extended hours with big Black Friday discounts. Or get no money down, no minimum purchase, no interest financing for up to 5 years.
It's the perfect time to upgrade your living room or get that new dining room or bedroom furniture just in time for those holiday gatherings. Plus, choose from a large selection of top name brand mattress sets.
Furnish your life for less during the Black Friday sale at Walker's.
Set your sights on scoring a win at Mr. Quack Casino Hotel. Play your favorite games with your Sun Club card to earn entries. Win your share of over $15,000 in cash. Learn more at MrQuad.com.
All month, we will surprise you.
Weekdays at 2, only on 4 News Now.
Here is that 7-day forecast. I'll be sad to say goodbye to that turkey, but boy, I am going to be enjoying that weather tomorrow. Sunshine and 41 degrees.
And really, like, you've got 0% chance of precipitation on any of these days coming forward, right?
No precipitation coming. The skier in me is sad, but
I get it.
It's going to be nice to see some sun.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll see you at Nightside at 11.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app. See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.